Welcome to Celebrity Vibes. Selena Gomez and Chris Evans are dating. Fans find clues that link them together. We will harm it all down for you. But in the proceeding then we proceed, please, if you are new to this channel, please take a minute of your treasured time to subscribe and hit the notification bell for big updates. Let's dive into the video. A video on TikTok claims to spot a covert Selena in one of Chris's Instagram videos. Followers of the supposed romance between Selena Gomez and Chris Evans have discovered extra ammunition for their case. According to TikTok sleuths, they accept as true as Selena made a quick look in one of Chris's Instagram videos. The video inquiry suggests Evans taking part in the piano, an exercise he's been practicing and posting about over the previous weeks. On the nook of the video, if you appear without a doubt closely, we can see that there's a thriller brunette recording it. Who's the brunette filming backside proper nook Chris? Wrote the writer of the video. Is that Selena? Stated anyone in the remarks of the video. A TikTok person made a video presenting the unique clip posted by using Evans, including in questions and zooming in on the areas the place they suppose Selena is present. To be honest, the proof is distinctly far-fetched, and no longer all that conclusive. However, crazier matters have befell, and TikTok does get a lot of matters right. The rumors between Chris Evans and Selena Gomez began on social media, especially on Twitter, the place humans referred to as out the reality that Evans commenced following Gomez on Instagram recently, and that he's very selective of the human beings he follows, following much less than 200 users. Because that's high quality incriminating. Further proof factors that Chris and Selena each left the identical restaurant and constructing inside a span of days. While these sorts of rumors are constantly a little exciting, the reality ought to be something an awful lot simpler, like Chris and Selena are working on a mission together, or Chris started out following her, due to the fact he preferred her TV exhibit, or had a hear to one of her new songs. While Chris and Selena already have a legion of stans, we're gonna want a little bit extra proof earlier than we accept as true with these rumors are the actual deal. But we're open to it, of course. In a latest interview, she mentioned why she selected to create boundaries between herself and social media, and why that was once the first-class decision she's ever made for her well-being. In a new interview with InStyle magazine, Selena talked about her intellectual fitness, and how being one of the most accompanied human beings on Instagram affected her life. At one factor, Instagram grew to be my entire world, and it used to be certainly dangerous. In my early 20s, I felt like I wasn't notably enough, Selena said. Taking a ruin from social media used to be the first-class choice that I've ever made for my intellectual health. I created a machine the place I nonetheless don't have my passwords. And the pointless hate and comparisons went away as soon as I put my smartphone down. Selena additionally talked about her equipment for enhancing her intellectual health, which encompass fundamentals like therapy, which she's a massive proponent of. I'm a large believer in therapy, and I usually experience so assured when I'm taking care of myself. If I'm no longer in the fine headspace and my pals invite me out, I won't go. Selena additionally talked about greater particular matters that work for her, and that make her experience good, like boxing classes, and plenty of blissful and smooth things. To me, there's nothing higher than sporting your preferred comfy outfit, sitting by means of a fireplace, and having a tea moment. I'm like an 80-year-old woman, she said, laughing. Selena has been very busy lately, having appearances in Only Murders in the Building, her most latest TV show. She's additionally a phase of the animated movie sequence Hotel Transylvania, whose remaining entry will be launched this year. When talking to People magazine, she talked about how a whole lot her existence has modified, considering she made the first Transylvania film, and how excited she is to develop up. I was once 20 when we did the first film, and now I'm about to be 30, so it's tremendously wild. A lot is modified for me in a lot of accurate ways, she said. I love developing up. When I was once younger, I was once scared of it, and I idea by means of now my existence would appear so different. But now I'm like, wow, this is now not what I ever expected, and I couldn't be leave it to the net, to take a fan idea, and flip it into a full-blown courting rumor. The cutting-edge thinking to come alongside the grapevine. A would-be romance between Selena Gomez and Chris Evans, with the rumors hinging on an Instagram, observe and a few mysterious photographs. To again up slightly, fans realized that the Marvel famous person was once following Sel on Instagram. Selena, as of proper now, does now not comply with him back, which led to some theories claiming that the two stars had been noticed leaving the identical businesses on the identical day. The theories had been apparently backed up with pics that seemed to exhibit Selena and Chris in replica locations, making it look like they have been covertly leaving one at a time, to keep away from being photographed together. However, it turns out that there's a bit greater to these photos than at the start would possibly have met the eye. As pointed out by and NBSPL, the photographs in query were actually all taken at one-of-a-kind instances, different years in fact. That evidence depicting Sel supposedly leaving a studio one at a time from Chris. It's honestly from October 2019, 2 complete years ago. And one of the portions of paparazzi proof involving Chris used to be from the summer of 2020, with any other relationship all the way back to 2013. It simply goes to exhibit that once-in-a-while theories, even ones with pics, can look compelling, however it's usually really worth digging deeper. And even if Selena and Chris were hanging out, it doesn't always suggest that they're dating, right? Well, Selena did as soon as admit to having a crush on Chris. In 2015, the Only Murders in the Building stars shared her thoughts with Andy Cohen, saying, "I have a crush on Chris Evans. Isn't he cute? He's very cute." But calling every other celeb lovable would not equate to courting either. Leave it to the net to take a fan principle and flip it into a full-blown courting rumor. The cutting-edge notion to come alongside the grapevine. A would-be romance between Selena Gomez and Chris Evans, with the rumors hinging on an Instagram, comply with and a few mysterious photographs. To lower back up slightly, fans realize that the Marvel megastar used to be following Sel on Instagram. Selena, as of proper now, does no longer comply with him back, which led to some theories claiming that the two stars had been noticed leaving the identical organizations on the identical day. The theories have been reputedly backed up with pics that regarded to exhibit Selena and Chris in replica locations, making it look like they had been covertly leaving one by one to keep away from being photographed together. However, it turns out that there's a bit greater to these photos than at first would possibly have met the eye. As pointed out by L, the images in query were actually all taken at exclusive instances, different years in fact. That evidence depicting Sel supposedly leaving a studio one by one from Chris. It's truly from October 2019, 2 whole years ago. And one of the portions of paparazzi proof concerning Chris used to be from the summer of 2020, with any other relationship all the way back to 2013. It simply goes to exhibit that on occasion theories, even ones with pics, can look compelling, however it's usually well worth digging deeper. And even if Selena and Chris were hanging out, it doesn't always suggest that they're dating, right? Well, Selena did as soon as admit to having a crush on Chris. In 2015, the Only Murders in the Building star shared her thoughts with Andy Cohen, saying, "I have a crush on Chris Evans. Isn't he cute? He's very cute." But calling any other celeb adorable does not equate to relationship either. The public has lengthy been obsessed with Selena's love existence, which is section of what has led her to supply up social media altogether. In a latest interview with Elle, she defined that she commenced to sense like an object after having, so a good deal of her lifestyles up for debate and discussion. It felt gross for a lengthy time, she added. Selena has been continually outspoken about her emotions surrounding social media, calling it terrible for her technology specifically, and urging different younger humans to take social media breaks if they experience overwhelm too. Please inform us in the comments. Please do now no longer neglect about to subscribe and flip on the notification bell to see our current updates. Thanks for watching.